The Zarathi delegation materialized in the United Nations Assembly Hall, with their characteristic shimmer of advanced teleportation technology. Ambassador Zex Prime, a towering crystalline being whose faceted body reflected the chamber's lights in prismatic patterns, regarded the gathered human representatives with what could only be described as condescending amusement. "Your species moves through space like wounded gastropods," Zex Prime announced, his voice resonating through universal translators. "Your fastest vessels require decades to traverse distances our ships cover in solar cycles. How do you expect to contribute to the galactic consortium when you cannot even achieve basic interstellar mobility?" Dr. Elena Vasquez, Earth's chief xenobiologist, stood slowly. She had spent 3 years studying the Zarathi since first contact, and she recognized the theatrical superiority display for what it was. "Ambassador, with respect, speed is relative. We may move differently, but that doesn't make us slow." The aliens' crystalline form pulsed with what their cultural briefings had identified as laughter. "Your largest colony ship, the New Horizon, took 47 years to reach Proxima Centauri. Our courier vessels make that journey in 6 of your months. The mathematics are quite clear." "Mathematics," Dr. Vasquez repeated thoughtfully. "Yes, let's discuss mathematics." She activated the chamber's holographic display showing Earth's solar system. "When you first arrived, you cataloged our space infrastructure. 17 orbital habitats, 43 asteroid mining operations, and over 300 active vessels within our local system. You noted this in your initial report as surprisingly dense for such a technologically primitive species." Zex Prime's form dimmed slightly. "Your point? My point is that you missed something crucial about human expansion." The hologram expanded, showing nearby star systems. "Yes, the New Horizon took 47 years to reach Proxima Centauri. But it wasn't alone. We launched 18 colony ships that year, each targeting different systems. While you were perfecting faster-than-light travel, we were perfecting something else entirely." The display showed a time-lapse of human expansion over the past century, dozens of ships launching in waves spreading outward in every direction. "Persistence," Dr. Vasquez continued. "Your species achieves speed through advanced technology. Ours achieves it through relentless, continuous motion. You travel fast, but you travel alone. We travel slowly, but we never stop moving." Captain Maria Santos, recently returned from the Kepler 442 system, stepped forward. "Ambassador, while your courier ship was making its 6-month journey to Proxima Centauri, 17 human vessels were simultaneously traveling to 17 different star systems. Your ship is faster, yes, but our fleet is everywhere." Zex Prime's crystalline body now pulsed with agitation rather than amusement. "Impossible. Our long-range sensors would have detected such massive fleet movements." "Would they?" Dr. Vasquez smiled. "You're looking for large energy signatures, massive engine burns, the kind of obvious power expenditure your technology requires. But human ships don't work that way." She gestured to Captain Santos. "Tell him about the Persistence." Captain Santos nodded. "The Persistence is our newest design. No faster-than-light drive, no exotic matter containment, no zero-point energy extraction. Just efficient fusion rockets, closed-loop life support, and something your species apparently never considered: multi-generational crews who view the journey as home rather than an obstacle to overcome. While you spent millennia developing teleportation technology," Dr. Vasquez added, "we spent centuries perfecting the art of living in space. Our ships aren't just vehicles, they're mobile civilizations. Each one carries complete manufacturing capabilities, scientific laboratories, cultural archives, and most importantly, the ability to build more ships upon arrival." The holographic display now showed the current state of human expansion. Over 40 star systems showed signs of human presence, with construction projects visible even at interstellar distances. Zex Prime was silent for several moments, his crystalline form cycling through colors that the cultural briefings hadn't catalogued. Finally, he spoke. "You're telling me that while we were congratulating ourselves on our technological superiority, you were quietly outflanking us across the entire local galactic region?" "Not outflanking," Dr. Vasquez corrected gently. "We don't see this as a competition. But yes, by the time your consortium decides whether to offer humanity membership, we'll already have established permanent settlements in over 60 star systems. Our slow ships will have carried human civilization across a sphere of space nearly 200 light-years in diameter." Captain Santos pulled up another display. This is the launch schedule for next year alone. 137 vessels, targeting star systems throughout the local spiral arm. Each one carrying the resources and knowledge to establish full industrial capability within a generation of arrival. But this is... Zex Prime paused, his form flickering between several colors. This changes everything. The consortium's expansion doctrine, our territorial agreements, our understanding of primitive species capabilities. Perhaps, Dr. Vasquez suggested, the problem isn't that humanity is slow. Perhaps the problem is that the consortium's definition of speed is too narrow. She walked closer to the towering alien ambassador. Your ships can cross the galaxy in months. That's remarkable technology, and we'd love to learn from it. But can your ships build a civilization? Can they establish self-sustaining colonies? Can they turn empty star systems into thriving worlds that will launch their own ships to even more distant stars? Zex Prime's crystalline form had now settled into a deep blue that their briefings identified as contemplation or concern. You're saying that speed without permanence is merely tourism. I'm saying that while you were racing through space, we were settling it. Your courier ships are impressively fast, but our colony ships are something else entirely. They're seeds. And every seed that takes root grows into a tree that drops 1,000 more seeds. The ambassador turned toward the holographic display, studying the expanding web of human presence across local space. How many ships are currently in transit? Captain Santos consulted her tablet. As of today, 4,312 vessels carrying human populations to new star systems, not counting the automated resource probes, scientific survey missions, or the new stellar engineering platforms heading to systems with suitable stars for Dyson Swarm construction. Zex Prime's form suddenly blazed bright white, an emotional state the human cultural experts hadn't encountered before. Stellar engineering platforms? Dr. Vasquez smiled. Ambassador, I think there's been a fundamental misunderstanding. You thought we were asking to join your consortium because we needed your help to become a spacefaring civilization. She gestured toward the display of human expansion. We're not asking to join your club. We're asking if you'd like to join ours. The crystalline being stared at the holographic display for several long minutes, watching the slow but inexorable spread of human civilization across the stars. Finally, he spoke, his voice carrying a tone that the translators rendered as something between respect and amazement. Perhaps we should discuss the terms of Zarathi membership in humanity's consortium instead.